Now in our top story tonight at 10, it's been nearly 1 year since devastating floods in eastern Kentucky ravaged communities, killing 45 people and displacing thousands. As we continue to approach that milestone, we take a look back at the heroic efforts of the Kentucky National Guard, who not only helped in the search and rescue efforts, but dropped thousands of pounds of supplies to those trapped inside of their homes. ABC 36 met with members of the National Guard who recalled that fateful day and the actions they took to come to the aid of flood victims in eastern Kentucky.
I got a call early that morning between 4:30, 5:30, something like that, to give us a heads up that there was extreme flooding going on in eastern Kentucky.
I volunteered for this mission because it's something bigger than myself. That's something that I always like to attach myself to. So when I got that call, it was very, very easy to answer that call.
It was flood like I'd never seen. I've been doing this for 16 years now.
We were getting phone calls from people who had lost touch with their loved ones, and they were just trying to make sure they were okay, so we were fulfilling those health and welfare checks.
They were calling out patients for us to pick up, or victims, picking them up, and then just kept going, kept going.
So from Kentucky, I believe we were using 4 helicopters, which was not enough based on the damage, the severity of the rains. The governor reached out to the governors of Tennessee and the governor of West Virginia. I believe it was 3 from West Virginia and 4 from Tennessee that within an hour of our request were on their way down here.
It was difficult seeing the devastation that was down there. It was also uplifting to see those who had suffered the floods and still remained in such positive and high spirits.
Very, very humbled by the work that we've done in eastern Kentucky. Anytime that we can aid in bringing those lost souls back to their families, that way they can have good closure, is a plus.
So the floods came 6 or 7 months after the tornadoes, and so these 2 huge natural disasters have really improved everything we do within the Kentucky National Guard, and we are definitely more prepared than we were, and we will be ready to support the Commonwealth whenever they call us.
Kentucky's resilient, and just going through the floods and seeing all these people, it really just put a sense of pride in the work that we do, and I'm just happy to serve the people of Kentucky.
Well, as we mark the 1-year anniversary of those tragic floods, tomorrow Appalachian Regional Hospitals in eastern Kentucky and West Virginia will hold a moment of silence in honor of the victims. The healthcare group says the chaplains at the hospitals will lead the moment of silence tomorrow at noon.